Here, come on. Big jump. No! All right, welcome back, everybody. We are going to jump into our speed rules just before we dive into the men's speed semifinals. Athletes will attempt to complete the course in the fastest time possible.
The course is set with red and yellow flag checkpoints. Athletes will need to navigate the course, keeping red flags on their right and yellow flags on the left.
Time is set by way of laser-marked gates at the start, and at the end of the course, they will have a touchpad finish.
And I'm hoping to see some highline approaches here.
Absolutely. Here we see the video. The athletes must first ascend this section. They pass through that laser gate, ascending up. We have two flags, one on the left, one on the right there.
I love the open-ended approach of this initial portion as well.
Yeah, I really like this course in particular. I think we're going to see a lot of variation in a few different spots.
And why is he stopping? Keep running, definitely.
Yeah, you don't want to stop in a speed course, but he didn't know where the flag was. He found it. It's right there on the pillar.
True.
Got to keep that red to the right, yellow to the left.
And there's where those bar strides can really come into play.
Yeah, you might cut the angle by going lower, but if you can stay up top, you're going to save a lot of time. And here's my favorite part right here.
Take a look at that.
Deciding whether you're going to go for that cat, maybe go for this lache. You could even underbar through the middle there. A lot of variation there, and then just a hard finish.
And I think we're going to be seeing some of these men's semifinalists cooking it through that last portion.
Yeah, I think we might have some big power stuff involved in this last section. And now our men's speed is brought to you by QS Fencing. When it comes to quality and durability, QS Fencing is the name you can trust. Sponsoring our men's speed round here at SPL3. And we're going to dive right into that by calling out our first competitors to the course and see what they have to offer on this course. Can we get a little sneak peek of that eye?
Are we allowed to see?
I don't know, but I want to see.
Boom!
Yo!
Whoa,
what?
Whoa. Sorry. I fell off my bike today. That was not from parkour.
All right, we got our first
They cut away from
competitor out on the course. It is Steve Valiquette. As we just saw, this is the same course that the women just navigated through. Men may be taking a slightly different approach, but the flags and the beginning and the end all are exactly identical.
Let's hear it for Steve Valiquette.
Steve Valiquette. What you got? I'm very curious where his approach in this initial portion is going to be.
And as you said, there's a lot of variation that they could do here. They may have just ironed it out to the fastest.
Oh, using the bar.
Such a cool approach. Oh, that's a big drop.
Yeah, when you're taking a drop like that, you don't necessarily want to jump up into it. Oh, underbar technique.
Great underbar tech there. Oh, the plyo!
All right. 16.994 for Steve.
Keeping it below 17 seconds.
Who loves to jump up into these big drops.
Man, he feeling powerful after that one, huh?
He just turns into an animal after these runs, man. I love seeing those celebrations.
Only one small stumble there on the top of that pillar. Everything else looked to be as planned, especially this underbar section here. Really quick.
Boosh. Nice plyometric connection there. Judges would have given them a definitely yes.
Now this round, athletes will be getting 1 full point per rank placement. We'll explain that later, but first we got Nick Amble getting ready to take to the course.
And it is crazy to have to approach this course and get only one shot at it. You make one mistake and you're definitely out.
Yeah, one mistake can be extremely costly. All right, eyeing up a different approach here, using the beam
using
and
the left
the bar
this time. Very nice stride connection, making his way quickly across the high line.
Oh, goes for the big drop
Oh,
to the
to the
wall.
skinny.
Couple steps there, but really quick and gets the crane.
Super crane.
Strong finish.
Wow, 16.962 for Nick Amble.
Whoa, we are into the hundredths of a second, 300ths of a second difference between Nick Amble and Steve Valiquette.
So that's really the time to beat. Yeah, just a bit of a stumble there, but saved it. Didn't have to fall down from that bar, and making up for it by jumping to that thin IMAX wall.
And also getting that crane there. It wasn't quite as high as he needed it to be, but that last one, he was high enough to immediately push up and touch the gate.
And I think as the night goes on, we're going to see more and more of these aspects of the courses being precisioned and attacked with a little bit more finesse.
Maybe even some strides as well. I think across that tall bar section, we could see some strides coming through.
You always want to see the single foot contacts because that's when you know the athlete is absolutely cooking it.
All right, Joey Jepsen is so clean on every course that he hits, and the routes that he takes are the exact correct ones. Coming up here, much faster, I think.
Yeah, tricky pop.
Nice plyo, that is so much quicker.
Oh, nice correction, though. I don't think it's going to come into play.
He's absolutely still in the running if he can finish strong.
Oh, and just missing that 16-second mark.
17.01.
Even with the little mistake, keeping himself in the contention.
Yeah, obviously that mistake's going to hurt. Just off balance there. Had to catch and pull around to not miss the gate. And
serious game time decision.
After that, there was just a little low here. But the ending seems strong. I know he probably wanted a plyo out of that ending or maybe ramp off of both feet, but ended up a little bit too close to the edge to gain enough momentum to pre that last section. We got another Joe. This one
Unruh.
is Joe Unruh.
And he has such a great scramble to him. He's got a significant plyometric advantage over the other competitors. Watch how quickly he moves.
Nice. Look how quickly he pulls his legs up as well. There we go.
Nice.
Big jump.
Okay,
How's he approach the bar?
path has been open for that precision now.
Oh, this is so fast. This has got to be our fastest time. Yes, Joe!
15.783.
Our first competitor to get both feet on top of that last section. And as we were talking about, how quickly he can extend those legs so powerfully up into that touch finish.
And he's able to eke ahead with these little tech advantages. And look at that explosive power from almost a dead stop.
7.83.
Wow.
15.783 from Joseph Unruh.
Catching that real high and striding to the end. I think that's our first competitor to precision that final ledge.
Absolutely. Saved him a lot of time. He's a full second above second place right now. But here we got Will Hess coming in.
Hey, Big Will PK. The front flip god. Oh, yes. Hello. And I think that his height advantage is going to come into play here. Wow, look at how quickly he made his way up on that
Oh, using
wall.
the middle bar to stride down into the next plyo.
Oh, nice.
Look at these explosive steps, every landing.
Yes! Holy.
There's that height coming into play. Can he finish strong? Yes, he can!
14.292. He's getting bigger.
That was incredible. One of the fastest speed courses I've ever seen ran, especially with so many ups and downs. It was like he had trampolines in his legs.
And with those trampoline legs, the second portion here where he jumps down, I think is actually to his advantage. I don't think going across the high line would have worked for him.
I completely agree, especially how quickly he did it. And there, his height really comes into play, able to slide underneath that one. Look how quickly he gets up there.
And
now,
he snatched that precision so well, he was able to jump towards the slap.
Now let's take a quick look at our leaderboard, see who our top 5 are right now. We got Will Hess, over 1.5 seconds in the lead right now.
That's
over
the time
Joseph
to beat.
Unruh.
Wow. And if anyone is going to beat that time is Tangi Shingen.
Oh yes, Tangi Shingen. Maybe not as fast as he could have gone yesterday, but I know he's looking to make that up here today. He is our reigning champion from SPL2 last year.
And his tech is so nice. I'm anticipating a perfect run from Tangi.
And it looks like they've kind of figured out this ascent here with that tack coming up. Oh, man, that was quick.
A
bit
little
of hesitation,
but plowing to the pillar.
Does take that high line. Jumping down. Oh, little
peels
stumble.
off a tiny bit.
He's got to make it up right here. He has to go fast to the finish.
15.786, still a competitive time.
Man, and the biggest difference that we saw, in my opinion, obviously there was that little bit of a fall that couldn't be helped, but the changes in strategy was what Will Hess did was he actually stepped off the middle bar from the top going into that drop down pre, where most of our other competitors are going low, and we're seeing our competitors stay high where Will Hess, who's in first place right now, instead went down and just used that power to plyo up and through.
And he made the right move, stopping to calibrate that jump to the IMAX wall, but just came into it with a little bit too much shearing right side momentum. Did not quite hit it at the right angle. And now here comes the fridge himself, King Cold, Ed Scott.
Ed Scott, an elite competitor in all 3 categories.
So aggressive on the speed courses, he attacks the obstacles.
And here we go up this first wall. Stride, tack, a little bit slow there. Come on, Ed. Nice, no hesitation.
Off the side.
That's what we need to see, the surf pre there, saving up just a little bit of time.
All right, looking good for this final portion.
Bouncing over, and the finish.
14.678.
Okay, Ed Scott, even with that little bit of a slip up towards the beginning, he was able to make up so much time, especially with that surf pre there. Take a look at it here in the replay, stepping down, no hesitation, plyos through.
So strong.
And then surf pre's it to immediately rock forward.
In a speed course, how you gonna surf pre a bar that high?
Always setting his body in the position it needs to be for the next obstacle. That is gonna put Ed into second place for this round with a time of 14.678.
And now, the man to beat, Michine Ricketts, came up through on-sites and wowed us with a 10-second run of the speed course.
Now, this one is very, very power dependent, but it's also shown to be super techy.
Yes.
Let's see if Machine's power can overcome, and maybe he has something special in store for us.
Oh, and just getting stuck on the beam a tiny bit.
Oh, interesting way over that bar.
A little bit of hesitation, a lot of stops we're seeing here.
Faltering just a little bit through that section. Oh, there's those stride power coming into play. What's he got for us here? Come on. Big jump. No!
Oh, into the death corner.
He's okay. He's climbing back up for the finish.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Dang, he is a tank for taking that drop, though.
He had the power to make it through yesterday's course, but the difference in technique really set him behind for this one.
Yeah, that technique really came into play at the beginning, through the middle, and yet again at the end. This course was so much more techy. Let's take a look after this replay at where our standings are for those top 5.
Good acceleration here, trying to just make up for some of that lost time. Let's see this jump.
Oh,
Slips
his
and
right
hesitates.
foot just slipped. Unable to get it back on. I know he can make that jump.
That's
but man, that
big
was
one.
Really unfortunate slip there from Michine.
Oh, if he had a second chance, would have loved to see him make that jump.
All right, here are our leaderboards for our top 5. We got Ed Scott and Will Hess tied on points right now.
Wow.
But Will Hess will, I believe, have the nice, Ed is better on overall time, so that is why he is in first place right now, even though Will Hess took this round. Then we have Tangi Shingen, we have Joseph Unruh, and Michine Ricketts.
Because he had such a good score from day one, it's been able to keep him afloat and help to carry him into the finals tomorrow. And there is our leaderboard. Ed Scott, dude,
Our
come
top
on.
5 is what matters here because top 5 will be the ones moving on. It is Ed Scott, Will Hess, Tangi Shingen, Joseph Unruh, and Michine Ricketts.
Unfortunately, we will not be seeing Nick, Amble, Joey, or Steve tomorrow.
I will confirm a little bit later on to make sure that it is correct with our tiebreakers. but I believe this is correct order from what I'm seeing.
Wow. 2 ties, 3 ties, 4 ties on the leaderboard.
All right, and with that, we are going to be throwing it to an intermission.
Experience is really helping this
We've
year.
on the mic.
Massively so. I think coming through and doing other other disciplines has definitely helped. Like doing style has allowed me to like really home in on different areas, especially footwork.
Yeah.
It's massive in speed, and I think if you're not working on footwork, then that is the key to success in speed for sure.
Yeah. I mean, this is not the only event you're participating in, right? So you did the skill yesterday, and now you're doing speed and style today.
Yeah. So it's going to be a big weekend for sure. The aim was to get through yesterday, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. But yeah, we're in for speed finals and we're in for style. So yeah, big weekend.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on an absolutely incredible run. That was a good high five too. See you out there. Ed Scott, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely unreal athlete. It's I think his 6th time competing. We got NAPC 3 times and then SPL. We've got Will Hess with a fantastic run in that round. Well done, mate. Did you feel confident going into this one, like you had all the things dialed?
Kind of. I had planned parts of the route. There were a lot of people going, so I never got a full prep run. Wow. I'm very happy. I don't think anyone really got a full prep run. Even with the hour and a half, everyone was just going hard the whole time. So
yeah, that's crazy, man. And you absolutely blitzed it. Was there any part of the course you found particularly more difficult?
The first part, I was kind of messing around with a bunch of different things. I stumbled a little bit with my chair spin up. I was really mapping out my steps before that underbar because there was a couple times where I mixed it up. Okay. I don't usually map out super strict, but that time I did.
Would you say your approach is more like you give yourself a good range of choices and then react in the situation?
Definitely. Yeah, I usually stick to a certain plan, but steps are usually like in the moment.
Okay.
I'm usually good at getting the steps, but that part kind of just tripped me up with the bar stride and everything, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah, man, you should be absolutely stoked. You had an incredible run, and now you're in a very good position going into the finals. Very I'm excited to watch you tomorrow. Congratulations, man. Take it easy. Will Hess. If you're not following him online, he is an absolute pleasure to watch. He has like an incredible spring and joy when he moves. It's like power to weight ratio, going hard. Next up in, we have Tangi. Tangi, defending champion. How do you feel about that run, mate?
I don't know, man. In my opinion, it was pretty shit. But
hey, that's an honest opinion for the audience at home.
Maybe it looked fast, but I got some other things planned, so I wanted to do this jump normal, and I kind of messed it up. But you know, tomorrow another chance, so stay positive and.
That's it. I mean, it is yours to hold on to victory. This is your house. And do you feel like there was a particular part of this course that was hard or difficult to kind of overcome?
Just the beginning. The beginning was really like, well, what's going on? Like the first few seconds we saw the course, we're like, yo, what is happening? But then it was like sketchy. It was not really hard, but like there were like a lot of points you can mess up, and you can like lose a lot of like seconds, or like gain a lot of seconds. Yeah. So just the first part, and then the rest of the course was like big jumps and just technical, but the first part was the hardest.
Yeah, Will said the same thing. I think starting with the technical ascent where there's a couple of choices gives you like a bit of a brain game. Do you apply a lot of strategy and a lot of time into how you're going to do the course?
Yeah, a little bit. I just try one, and like when it feels really good, I just stick to that. And like I don't want to like get too many like options. When I do one and it feels good, I stick to that one.
Okay, nice. And so this now will be your 3rd SPL or 2nd SPL? Second SPL. Are you mostly here for the competition itself, or are you here just to kind of be a part of the event and like include yourself in that like participatory way?
Of course I'm here for the win, you know, who's not? But the competition itself is amazing. The vibe, the people, the athletes, is just amazing to be here. But of course I want to win. Yeah,
hungry for that win. We love to see it. Well, congratulations, Tangi.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, have a good one. See you in the finals. All right, guys, back to you at the live stream.